Step-by-step guide how to create a beautiful orchid flower. I'm using air drying clay, but you can use any clay you want. I start with a base on which I will build the flower. I make a little hole so I can hang it on a wall later. Now I'm going to create a center and attach it thoroughly to the base. I score and slip and use tool to attach it. I'm now going to make the petals. I start with a little ball which I then shape with my finger and score with tools and really thin it down in the palm of my hand using some water. Now this is my favorite part. This will make it look a little bit organic. You don't want a flat petal. Now moving on to the second type of petals, which is slightly bigger, and I'm using the same technique. I'm thinning it down with my fingers. I'm adding a little bit of texture, a little bit of venation, smooth it all out with my finger and some water. Add a little bit of extra detail with tool. And now I'm going to attach all my petals. I add a little bit of extra clay to support the petal and make it stick out a little bit. Otherwise it won't hold its own weight really well. Some of the petals go directly onto the base. Here I'm adding 2 extra supports for the larger petals, which really stick out. So I score, slip and attach them very thoroughly with tools and my fingers. I add a little bit of clay as needed just to support the leaves and really attach them to the center of the flower. I'm gonna start with the center of the flower now. Just gonna make a little hole and add this little hook doodah. Orchid is really funky, like it's got so many different types of petals and the center is very intricate. So it's got this cat looking like petal and then it's got 2 little ears. So now I'm just putting all the little weird leaves together and I'm using smaller tools and a brush to really stick it all in together. And there you have it. This is the final piece, the center of the orchid. Once the clay completely dried out, I've painted it with acrylic and then added some gold leaf. I absolutely love the way the gold turned out. It really gives it a bit of sparkle. Try this at home. Share your creations with the world. And remember, sharing is caring. However, if you don't know where to begin and a little bit overwhelmed, I have a beautiful botanical art pack available for purchase. You will find all the materials that you need and a beautifully illustrated guide. For more information and to purchase, see link in my bio. Bye!